big of a base running mistake, down 4-0. That run means absolutely nothing.
Ryan Gant, the senior, pinch running, trying to do too much. Would have had the bases loaded if it had been a hit. You know.
Top of the order for Maria Carillo. Zach Sawtell will lead it off. He's been on base twice today, stolen 4 bases, including home, and scored 2 runs for the Pumas.
Gauchos have had 2 runners thrown out on the base pass today.
And that one pops out of the mitt of Jeff Bridges. How do you like that?
Off his face.
And Bridges is shaken up as the ball went off his mitt and right onto his forehead. Not sure how that happened.
Well, the sun is just starting to come out here, and that ball was hit kind of high. Might have lost it up there in the clouds. It's a very white background up in the air. It'll be ruled an error on the center fielder. 2-base error. Sawtell hustling the whole way. The ball hits off of Bridges, I think, just face. Take a look at it here on the replay. You'll only see the end of the play. It looks like he's going to make it to the ball. He definitely makes it to the ball. It hits off, I think, his glove, and then hits him right smack in the face somewhere.
Bridges, who's been such a tremendous athlete, one of the best athletes in the entire Redwood Empire. This is certainly not the way he wants to end his career here at Casa Grande. This is a guy who's definitely going to go on and do great things at the next level. Great football player, great baseball player, he can run.
Paul Maitorina's walking back like he's going to have to make a lineup change. It looks like that he may have a bloody nose out there. So again, he's flashing his lineup card. The trainer is out for Casa. Maitorina's just got to be shaking his head today, saying, you know, what do we have to do to have something go our way today? Bridges now sitting up. I think it's probably just going to be a bloody nose or bloody chin.
Maybe even lip.
Is he going to come out of the game? Wow.
It looks like they will substitute. Tim Sparks will come into the game.
Bridges looks like it's a bloody lip, and the trainer has it taken care of, it looks like, but he's going to come out of the game.
Now playing center field for Casa Grande is number 21, Timothy Sparks.
So Tim Sparks is into the game for Bridges. Bridges gets a nice hand from the Casa Grande crowd.
And nonetheless, it's a 2-base error, and the Pumas now have a runner on second with no outs. Speedy runner up, the DH. He already has a bunt single, can bunt him again, then try to get your sacrifice fly to get him home. See what the Pumas do to try to put the nail in the coffin here.
Sam Ryder at the plate, showing bunt all the way, and takes a ball high. Lewis Ott, who came on in relief in the 4th inning for Dave Short. David Short only gave up 1 hit, but he walked 2, hit 1, and gave up 4 runs. Albeit a couple of them were unearned.
Rio just played a flawless game. No mistakes on the base pass, no mistakes on defense. The batters have been patient all day.
Ryder shows bunt and takes a strike. 1-1. This ball game an hour and 54 minutes old. They like to keep them rolling here. They've got 2 more games coming in after ours.
Looks like Coach Tagnoli might be just letting Sawtell or Ryder hit away.
Little roller, that'll get the runner over to third. Throw to first in time, works the same as a bunt.
Ball off the handle, but just a little slow dribbler. Coltreau coming up, making the throw over to Jensen at first base.
Your attention, please. Now pinch hitting for Maria Carillo is number 18.
And pinch hitting now, Chris Schmoll will pinch hit for Aaron Lyon, who has struggled at the plate today. He was 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Schmoll's going to go ahead and
hit.
He's going to go ahead and go down and talk to third base coach Tagnoli, see what he wants him to do, because again, there's a lot of options open right here with 1 out. You can squeeze, you can hit, you can just let him hit away. Try to get the run home. The infield's going to be playing in.
Oh, yeah, they're sucked all the way in.
Schmola Jr. listed as a pitcher. Only has 15 at-bats on the year. Hitting 200.
He's swinging away. Fouls the first one off. I would not be surprised to see the squeeze, but Nate Seaman has completed his warm-up tosses and is headed back to the dugout. So we'll see what Steve Tagnoli does. Does he keep in the starter Rodriguez? And there's a strike. 0-2.
So 0-2, he just gets swinging away now, try to put that ball in play. Hard ground ball gets to run home because the infield's in. And Ott can go ahead and waste a couple of pitches here. Busick was going to set up inside. Watch the catcher, see where they decide to go. You're on the catcher. Now it looks like they're moving outside on him.
Boy, and that one almost got completely away. 1-2. There is one out, a runner at third base for Maria Carillo. They scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Casagrande still looking for their first run of the day. And down to their last 3 outs. There's strike 3. Schmoll pinch hits the number 3 spot in the lineup today for Maria Carillo. Has not done well. That's the 4th strikeout in that spot. Keith Hitman now with 2 outs.
Well, Ott just a heater on the outside corner, just straight gas. And Schmoll will have to sit down now. Did not do his job. And Hitman, who's been pitched around all day, will probably be pitched around again as well here. If he gets anything around the plate, he should probably jump all over it. Try to knock that run home.
There's a strike to Hitman.
Hit the glove. Perfect pitch by Ott, right on the inside corner. Hitman with a sac fly, and he's walked twice.
Now, Hitman doesn't even have an official at-bat today, and he hits this one to center field. The new guy out there, Tim Sparks, has to turn around for it and makes the catch. An adventure, to say the least, for Tim Sparks, who came in to replace Bridges after the injury. The leadoff air does not cost Casagrande, and we are headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Pumas 3 outs away. We'll see if Pat Rodriguez can get those last 3 outs when we come back from a quick break here at the Network Associa Grande team, a 25-2 team down to their final 3 outs. Pat, it's been an amazing day for Maria Carillo. And the question is, can they get the last 3 outs? You know these are going to be the toughest 3 outs of the day.
Oh, they're going to be tough. They do have the bottom part of the order. Carillo only has 3 hits on the day. Casagrande has 4 hits, so they know they can get Rodriguez high into his pitch count. So their job is to get 2 or 3 guys on, get a rally going before they can get the pitching change.
And Nate Seaman is loose and ready to go for Maria Carillo. There's the man, Pat Rodriguez. You know he is feeling it right now.
And he's a gamer. He's the guy we talked about earlier. He's a horse. He's the man you want out there right now. You're going to go out there and see if he can get a couple quick outs, and if he can, you're going to let him go the whole way. If he doesn't, you're going to go hook him. But he is the guy that if you had to ask every guy on this team, who do you want on the mound at the end of the game, it's number 17.
7, 8, and 9 for Casagrande. Justin Ferber, Greg Busick, and Mike Wackerman set to face the right-hander, Pat Rodriguez.
There's the strike right on the outside corner. Rodriguez, perfect pitch. That's what he's got to throw. He throws that pitch 9 times. He should get 3 outs.
Two and 1. This first out, of course, a big one. My theory has always been you get the first out of the inning and the inning is half over. I know the math doesn't work out right, but that is certainly the way it feels when you're trying to get those last 3 outs. Back up the middle. Nice play by Bruno. One away, Bruno.
And you see the
great jump.
And you see the frustration by Ferber as he slaps first base with his foot as he goes by. He can't believe that he's out. A hard shot up the middle, through the wickets. A base hit any other day, but Sammy the Man Bruno, number 11, look at it, making it look easy. And then, folks, that was a difficult play. And that is just outstanding defense. Defense wins championships. Smarts win championships. And the Pumas have been great defensively and played very smart today.
I thought at first glance that it was Rodriguez that had slowed the ball down a little bit, but it was just pure luck. The fact that it hit the mound and bounced up a little higher than it would have and slowed down a little bit for Bruno. Nothing going Casagrande's way. Nothing. Greg Busick, the next hitter.
Both benches standing up out of the dugout, 3 or 4 feet out. Pinch hitter Dante Leone now will bat for Busick, the catcher.
Now Leone will come to the plate here to face Rodriguez in this inning. Leone hitting just 143 on the air with only 7 at-bats.
92nd pitch of the day for Rodriguez. As the sun's starting to come out, it's shining all over the Pumas.
And Leone pops it up.
The hitman wants it.
And he puts it away. 1 out to go for Maria Carillo. A 5th place team in the league. And their crowd rises.
Keith Hitman, the big senior, with that catch. It pumps him up. He's been with this program for a long time. Wackerman singled his last time up to right field off Rodriguez.
Rodriguez trying to go the distance and shut out Casagrande.
That's the thing.
It.
Not even go the distance, but go the distance and shut them out. The man is a stud. He came to play today. Number 12. I called him number 17 earlier.
Rodriguez breaking a little bit of a grin.
He's a happy camper, but he can't think right now about what's going to happen after the out. He's got to get this one. Concentration.
2-0 pitch. 3-0. Top of the order is due up next. Alex Byrne and Pat Pizzette waiting in the wings, hoping to get a shot at a 2-out rally.
There's a strike right down the pipe. Rodriguez has answered every time he's been asked today. No emotion. Same look you saw in the first inning from the kid.
Wow. 4 just missed on the outside corner. He walked 2 in the first, 1 in the 6th. That's his 4th walk of the day. And now he will face Alex Byrne.
Byrne roped a single left field his last at bat, so he's a confident hitter up there.
And he starts off Byrne with the ball. This next pitch from Rodriguez will be his 100th pitch of the ball game.
That pitch looked like it was right down the middle, waist high. I don't know where it missed.
In the dirt, 2-0. Sometimes that last out can be hard to come by. And I imagine if he does not get Byrne, that will be all for Pat Rodriguez. You know that the Carillo coaching staff wants him to go the distance, but you really cannot take any chances against this Casagrande team, especially with the 2, 3, and 4 hitters waiting on deck. And there's a strike.
Wow.
2-1.
That pitch looked like it might have been up a little bit. But like I say, the first pitch of the at-bat was right down the pipe.
Rodriguez misses high, 3-1.
He's definitely getting a little nervous. You guys are right.
Nervous and tired is the call from the truck.
You have to be. When you think about what he's done, he's got to put it out of his mind, though. Just focus on the one batter.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. That will roll for a while. Byrne is going to try to stretch it into a double, and he does. Casagrande with the first extra base hit of this baseball game. A 2-out double in the bottom of the 7th for Alex Byrne. And now Pat Pizzette will face the right-hander Rodriguez.
The guy you're scared of is the guy on deck.
The guy
In the hole, Luat, in the hole. Luat, you don't want to let him bat. Coltro on deck. Get a Pizzette and Coltro get on, and Luat will bat with a chance to win the game.
And you know that Steve Tagnoli in the back of his mind is thinking last year in the championship game we were down by a few runs with 2 outs and came back and won. It is never over until it's over.
Coach Erickson and Tagnoli talking right now. Pitch right down.
A 4-0 lead.
104 pitches.
The tying run on deck. Rich Leslie's going to come out and have a word with Pat Rodriguez.
Rodriguez is throwing 104 pitches now. We're talking about that last pitch. Rodriguez would have liked it. It's a pitch about knee high. Did not get the call. Call was low.
Will the administrators in charge from Las Lomas High School and El Cerrito High School please report to the scores table? Again, administrators from Las Lomas and El Cerrito, please report to Brian Nelson.
So Pat Rodriguez saying, I just need one more out. Eureka couldn't do it last year. Leading big in the 7th. We'll see if Pat Rodriguez can.
There's a strike. Right down the middle. Just, if you're Rodriguez, you just have to throw that pitch. Pizzette can't beat you. He can only put you down by 1. Make him hit the ball.
To the right side, this could be it. Ross has it from 1 knee. That's it. The Pumas are the champions. The unthinkable has happened here in 2003, and Maria Carillo has won back-to-back NCS championships.
Well, they deserved it today. They came out here, the Pumas, and played a smart game. They played a great defensive game. They made 0 errors on defense. They threw the Pumas out. They threw the Casa Grande Gauchos out twice on the base pass. You see they didn't hit the ball much, but they were the better team today. And they walk away with the championship, and they earned it, and they prepared well. And these kids believe they can do it as soon as they got the lead today.
We talk about saving the best for last. This team played an absolutely tremendous game. By far their best game of the season right here in the championship game. A team that came into the playoffs barely slipping in at 13-10, barely over 500. They knock off 3 great teams to get here. And Ukiah, the NBL champion, Rancho Catadia team many people thought would win the championship, and Casa Grande, the SCL champion. Go figure.
They got hot, and they got hot at the right time, and you know, I've just got to say it. I mean, I really think Coach Tagnoli and his staff just prepared his team better today. And not because I'm a friend of Steve's, but just because I know what he did. And it worked. And these kids came out believing they could do it today. They faced 4 lefties in batting practice, and they came out today against short. They ran the bases well, and they did what they had to do. And they're a young team. They will likely be back here in the next few years.
So the final score once again is 4-0. Maria Carillo will be back with a final word from the Network Associates Coliseum after this quick timeout. Rodriguez is now 6-5. David Short takes his first loss of the year. It takes 2 hours and 8 minutes for Maria Carillo to pull off another playoff miracle. And I think you look at what they did last year in the playoffs with that incredible come-from-behind victory. This ranks right up there, knocking off a 25-2 team as a team that finished 5th place in league. Unbelievable, but they did what they had to do, and they played well in this championship game, and they were deserving today, no question about it.
You know what? They played loose. They didn't play tight. If you want to say the Gauchos maybe did, I think they did. I think they played tight. They were the heavy favorites coming in here. They only had anything to lose and nothing to gain in a lot of respects. And the Pumas today came in here with everything to gain and nothing to lose. And there were defensive plays all day like this. Sammy Bruno, that's a hit in any other game. Look at the frustration there. That guy played outstanding shortstop. Aaron Lyon in right field. What plays he made today. Keith Hittman. Jeff Brown made a nice catch to end an inning. Keith Hittman here, this is a planned play. He gets picked off on purpose. Then he gets in the rundown. Sawtell scores a run for the second. Ashamed of they obviously didn't play well, but they're a great team. They won the championship a couple years ago. A lot of these seniors will have that memory when they were sophomores and winning the championship. It was neat to be able to have two teams from Sonoma County down here at the Oakland Coliseum. It's just a great year, like you say, we've had. And the retirement of Russ Petrick and Mika Rabenovitz this baseball season is fitting. Steve Tagnoli coached with Russ for a little bit, and sure wished him well today. It was just been great, and congratulations to the Pumas today. They earned it today, and what a great setting.
Well, we'll have a little bit for you during the summer. Not as much as normal without the Crushers around, but we'll try to have some Little League, some Connie Mack, the Kiwanis All-Star Game, and whatever we can find during the next couple of months. And then we'll be back with high school football, of course, in September. Looking forward to another great season there. But here, as we conclude baseball season, a terrific way to finish it off for Maria Carillo. They win 4-0 over Casa Grande to finish the season 17-10 as the North Coast Section 3A Redwood Empire champions. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage here on Comcast Game of the Week. For Pat McDonald, our director today, Martin Kornfeld, and all of us here on the Game of the Week staff, I'm Dave Cox saying goodbye from the Network Associates Coliseum. We'll see you again real soon with more local sports action on the Game of the Week. Thanks for watching, everybody.